One day, he starts hearing weird noises coming from the neighbor's house, so he puts a stethoscope on the wall to hear them better. It appears there is a group of men on the other side who are paying attention to his movements and noises too, and they even know he's in a wheelchair. They decide they will come back later when nobody can hear them, so Joaquin tapes the stethoscope to the wall and connects it to his computer so everything they say will be recorded while he goes upstairs to have dinner with the girls. The following morning, Joaquin listens to the recording and takes note of the names he hears, but he can't quite understand what they are doing down there except for the fact they're moving some pieces of wood around. Needing some context, he makes a small hole on the wall with a screwdriver and inserts a tiny camera that also connects to his computer, and covers it with an old PC cabinet. Afterward, he tries to kick Berta and Betty out for their safety but doesn't tell them why, and Berta gets quite angry because they've signed a contract. She accuses him of being afraid of letting other people close to him and trusting them, so she gives him until the next morning to change his mind. The following day, Joaquin tells them they can stay. When he goes back to the basement, he begins watching the recording and taking notes. The men seem to only work at night, and they're digging some kind of hole that should be done for Christmas Eve. There's also some talk about an explosive. The most shocking discovery, however, is to see Berta arrive as well. She crossed to the other side through the roof so he couldn't see her, and not only she knows these men, she's in a relationship with their leader, Galotu. She's rented the room on purpose to keep an eye on him, and Galotu scolds her for having crossed over since she could have been discovered. After giving her a special key, he sends her away and reminds her to only speak to him through texts. Later that night, Betty comes to Joaquin's room in her underwear to watch him sleep for a few seconds before leaving. Joaquin continues to watch the recordings, and when he sees the men examining a blueprint, he finally understands what they're doing. They're digging a tunnel to rob the bank at the end of the block. While Berta is away at the market, Joaquin tries to befriend Betty by taking interest in her drawings, but she ignores him. However, he does discover something important. Betty talks to Casimiro, so Joaquin hides a microphone behind his collar. Joaquin learns that the men